Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my friends' reactions to me coming out, because I was very surprised and shocked by my friends' reactions. I was expecting a whole nother... I don't actually know what I was expecting. To be honest, I have no idea what I was expecting. I uploaded the video and I was like, well, it's out there now, who cares, whatever, it's done. But it was overwhelmingly positive, which I was not expecting. Now, I wasn't expecting it to be crazy positive because I went to a Christian school and I was worried that some of my friends from high school would be a bit, not against it, but not really supportive of it. I also thought that a few of my friends from school, that I would potentially not talk to them anymore because they wouldn't want to hang around someone who's gay. I don't know. I had so many thoughts and just hesitations going into it. I was just really anxious to actually tell people. After I came out and after I posted the video and everything, I got so many messages from friends, even people that I never really spoke to. Like, there were some people from high school that I literally have not spoken to. I didn't even really speak to them in high school, but people like that were messaging me and telling me how proud of me they were and how they were super supportive. So that made everything so much easier. And I was able to rekindle conversations and friendships with some people that I had kind of lost, which was really nice. But the other reason I was super worried to come out to like my friends, or my friends seeing the video and their reactions to me coming out, was because I was worried that my friends would act differently towards me in the way that I feel like I was worried that they'd be uncomfortable around me, because I thought a lot of them would think that I had crushes on them at one point, which I didn't, sorry, but I didn't want to have that conversation with them. I didn't want one of my friends to sit down and be like, oh, so like, did you ever have a crush on me? Either way, it's risky answering that question, because if I was to say no, then they would think I don't find them attractive. When all my friends are beautiful, they would think, oh no, she thinks I'm ugly, I'm not her type or whatever. But then if I do say yes, then they'll start acting weird around me because they think, oh my god, she used to have a crush on me and I'm not really into her like that. And really, that's a tricky question to navigate. But luckily, none of my friends assumed that I had crushes on them, which was so good. Really appreciated that, because I was like, how would I navigate that? That would have been really difficult. Okay. I don't really know how to say this without it sounding weird, but it was something that happened that really just made me super happy, I guess, because some of my friends from high school, every time I used to hang out with them and we'd go to parties and stuff together, they, you know, we had that, we were comfortable with each other. Like, we would change in front of each other and we would, you know, go to the bathroom in front of each other. I went over to one of my friend's house for like a party on Friday, and I hadn't spoken to her in a while. We'd kind of just, in a way, grown apart to an extent. So when she invited me, I was actually very shocked, but I went and I ended up having a really good time. But the thing that really surprised me was that both her and one of my other friends that I went to the party with, they weren't uncomfortable around me. It was still a case of, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, do you want to come with? And they they peed in front of me, which made me super happy, which sounds gross. I don't mean it like that. And if you're thinking it like that, then you need to get your mind out of the gutter, because that's not what I'm thinking. But it was just the fact that in the past, if I hung out with them and we went to the bathroom together, they would pee in front of me. Like, it wasn't an issue. And I would do the same thing with them, right? Like, that level of comfort was there. I was also terrified that the level of comfort I had with my friends before coming out would just disappear. I was afraid that they would think that I would pounce on them or something. They weren't treating me different because I was gay, which I was really, really appreciative of. And it started with her peeing in front of me, that I was like, hey, you're not uncomfortable around me. That's great. I appreciated that. I actually really did, which sounds so weird. And now that I'm, it wasn't weird in my head, but now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm realizing how weird it actually is. And like, sorry, but that was just going on in my brain. And I was like, this is what I thought and this is how I felt. So I'm gonna share that with you because I don't know what other people might feel. And that's so weird. And one of my friends actually, I think it was like in year 7, she brought up, she's like, oh my gosh, I really want a gay best friend so we can talk about hot boys together. And I remember thinking, oh, okay, but would you ever be friends with a lesbian? And she's like, no, that would be gross. And here's the thing, right? I would rather watch paint dry for 3 days than make anyone feel uncomfortable or unsafe around me. Like, what? And that's the thing, right? Like when friends would say things like, oh, like, I want a gay best friend, but like maybe not a gay girl because that would make me uncomfortable. I used to think, what the heck? Like, if you're friends, no one's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Just because I like girls or because someone you're friends with likes girls does not mean that all of a sudden I would change and just start hitting on you. Like, no, our friendship is the same. It's not like just because I announced that I am lesbian and I like girls, that doesn't all of a sudden change our relationship. I don't know. And I feel like it's so stupid because us as lesbians, I feel like, well, I used to do this all the time. I used to go out of my way to make people comfortable. In change rooms, I would always like turn around when my friends were changing and they would always be like, oh no, it's fine. But still, I felt like the moral need to like turn around because the idea of me making her feel uncomfortable was just too much for me. I was so grateful that none of my friends had that with me. Oh, the other thing, right? Oh, I just realized my pants don't match my top and I'm still wearing my pajama pants. But like this, I just want to be comfy, all right? Just don't pay too much attention to it. Anyways, I just remembered that after I uploaded my video, right? That weekend, because I uploaded the video on a Wednesday, that Saturday and that Sunday, I went and met up with 2 of my friends and they both were not surprised at all. At all. They watched the video, they texted me and they were like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not surprised. And I was like, what? How? How are you not surprised? They weren't surprised. One of my friends who I met up that Saturday, she's known me for almost my whole life. Like, we've been friends since primary, high school, and we still talk now. She said that she thought I was gay in year 8. In year 8, when I was 14, I don't even know. Sure, I found girls attractive, but I was too busy in being in my suppressing stage that I the idea, she was like, yeah, I had a bit of an idea that you maybe liked girls in year 8. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Year 8? Year 8? Year 8 was my ugly stage. No one would have wanted to date me in year 8. Anyways, that's what she said. And then my friend who I met up on Sunday that week also said, yeah, I wasn't surprised. And their reasoning was exactly the same. And I was like, what? I thought I was being super subtle. Their reasoning was the fact that I spoke about female celebrities in a really different way. Like, I don't know what that means, but they both said that when I watched movies where I found the main actress really attractive, I would talk about her differently. You'd be like, oh yeah, she's really pretty and she's got such nice eyes, and oh my god, her clothing style is so nice. Like, her style, I love her style. I love her facial structure. And I'm like, really? I used to say that because I thought I was being really sus. I thought no one knew. But apparently these two were just onto me since before I even knew. But they just weren't surprised. Yeah, a bunch of my friends from high school would text me back, would message me after I uploaded the video, and they said, all the dots are connecting now. What gave it away? Because I thought I was being really discreet. I thought no one would know. I thought these feelings that I had for girls, everyone had, but you see, like, I thought I gave no vibes about it. But apparently I gave off a lot of vibes. But like, yeah. So much has been happening since I uploaded my coming out video that I'm just a bit frazzled all over the place. It's nice to know that everything that's been happening has been positive, if that makes sense. So that's really good. I was laying in bed last night just thinking, like, my God, I'm surrounded by such a good group of people. Not just good group of people like in my family circle, because my family is also super supportive, my extended family is supportive, my family friends are supportive, but also my friends, like friends from uni and friends from high school and even friends from primary school. I just think that I'm super lucky to have that. And I love all of you guys. I love all of my friends, even the ones that I don't talk to very often. I still love you. I still do. But that's the thing, like everyone that I've spoken to and everyone that has found out about this and has seen my video has been overwhelmingly supportive, and I'm so lucky to have that, and I'm so grateful for that, because honestly, I'm not emotionally strong enough to deal with people not accepting me, if that makes sense. Like if someone, or if a bunch of my friends, say from high school, just completely ghosted me and just didn't want to talk to me because they thought, ew, she's gay, or if I didn't have the support from some of my family members, then I know for a fact that I'm not emotionally strong enough or emotionally capable to deal with that. Like I would be heartbroken. I'm so extra grateful that everyone around me has been supportive, because I don't know how I'd be able to cope if someone was unsupportive. Anyways, so overall, I'm super glad that I have I'm sitting on my hand. Anyways, overall, I'm super glad that I have such supportive friends, some really good friends in there that I can trust with literally my life. Like I know they'll support me no matter what, and they'll stand by me no matter what, which is so comforting to know. And I love you all so much for that. But yeah, but honestly, I think that's it. I just wanted to talk a bit about my lights. There we go. But yeah, that's it for this week's video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how shocked and surprised I was by some of my friends' reactions, and how they just weren't shocked and surprised at all about me being a lesbian, which really was really interesting to me. Anyways, that's it for this week's video. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!